Danganronpa.
It's loud enough. Okay. 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 Yep, is it good enough? And mute. Load. Yep. Load. Continue. I heard Hina talking. But my eyes suddenly stared forward. I could only look on Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to myself, Kyoko began. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began it gently, expecting Sakura's body. I wonder what she was confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or reaction. I have to get them. I have to get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I? Why? Why does it have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do anything, time just passed. And I don't know how long. I got everyone.
What?
Yes.
Oh, she really is dead,
I see.
Sakura has been killed. I see. Soon as they arrived, Kyoko would... you see how loud it is.
Just a second.
Have you heard the announcement just now? So you know what that means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered, and someone in this very room. Yep. Okay. Okay. Is that what you're gonna say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not who it
It's
is
your
in this
fault!
room. It's one of you. Hiro, Bakia, Toko, one of you killed Sakura.
What?
What? You're accusing us before we begin the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. You didn't. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level increased by that much by getting
What the
mad.
heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little model File.
It's
File.
the Monokuma
That's
file!
That's right. It's the Monokuma file.
Yeah!
Don't get mad, Miss Hina. Or you're gonna run off. Loud face of yours. Now with that eye. Hold on. There's something I need to ask you. Huh? Was it you? Was it you? Wasn't it? You
Say
killed
what?
Sakura? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you fought
In
her
other
and
words.
then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura come to Incredible without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God, I saved me the trouble of having to get through a little fight. Cause someone like me won't even make it. Cause someone like me won't even. No. Cause even if someone like me would be no mean to face tick down, maybe he was like that. I gotta tell you, actually, I'm pretty worried. I mean, she violated school by attacking me in the first place, but I was unable to punish her. So I don't know whoever it is, the black and I don't know who it was, but whoever. So I don't know who the black and is this time, but I owe ya. You owe me. Before you get all pouty at me, you better figure out who done it first. Cause I mean, your lies are the lies, right?
What is this?
The hell? He owes
I
someone.
won't forgive you.
I hate them. I hate this whole thing. Well, I am glad, Sato. She was working for the mastermind after all. How could he say that now? I'm sorry, I don't have the problem next time. The game has begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to uncover Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then it's decided, let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. You know? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with
That's
Sakura. Okay. Okay, then Hina is guard mode 1. But we need one more. Hiko, that's
What?
you. Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand and watch quietly. Consider that an order. And
That's fine.
order? Fine. I'll stay behind. Then settle. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before anyone says
What?
I want to say, which is Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
it's your fault!
What if
I
you
won't
kill
forgive
Sakura?
you.
I won't let any of you come
Stop
near her.
talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are Don't be stupid. Old lives just. Don't be stupid. Old lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what I have to say. I'm not letting one to kill Sakura near her. If it means use force, I'm not gonna let you go near her. It appears that further investigating would be a waste of time.
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you just. I won't ask you to let us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? Both are useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, I don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so I don't.
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing is
Calm
decided.
down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree with his request. But we had to find Sakura's killer.
Correct.
For us to sell alive in Sakura's aunt memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. No matter what, Byakuya's not. It shouldn't. Byakuya, you absolutely are not allowed to touch you. Nothing. Naturally, who would want to touch that filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation. From here on out, everyone keep that in mind. We can't uncover Sakura. Keep it in mind, we can't uncover Sakura's killer. All of us will face execution. Find out who killed Sakura. No matter what happens, we can do it. If you want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless. It's kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. Investigation. Better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim Sakura Agam. Time of death estimated around 12 noon. The body was uncovered in the recreation third floor of the school. There's strong evidence of strong blows to the victim's head. No other injuries was noticed. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from vomiting blood. Monokuma number 4 been added to your truth bullets.
Hey.
I think the case might be a challenge. Why is that?
So,
Only one way to the rec room. Only one way into the rec room. We just can't come through. And the door has been jammed shut with a chair inside the rec room, which means Kyo had to escape somehow after barricading the door. So if the door was blocked from inside until we broke from the window, till we broke the window. Like zero escapes, right?
in other words,
this is a classic black room portal. I guess I might see kind of a lot of things in mystery movies and books or whatever, but it can really have any in real life. And right before our very eyes like this. Are you serious about the locker room? Are you consider her more what a locker room model entails? Sure, I don't mind. When you break it down, a model like a kind of model mystery, there is only 4 basic types. First type is locker room created after the actual crime is committed. Simply means the killer commits the crime, even though some people might expect the methods is a sealed room. Mainly involves some odd trick involved in locking the room. Basic approach includes using a string or a simple mechanism that's only number of fabricate. Yep, whatever that word is. So we have to check. So if you all check the door, see what it was.
So if for all that we had to check the door, see if what it was,
Correct.
right? So the second type, when the locked room is already already has an exit before the crime is committed.
In other words,
Basically, the killer used a special operation or tool from the outside to target the victim from the inside. To push a switch or a fires a handgun to shoot an arrow through a gap, the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There's no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gaps to allow it. Yeah. Probably cross that
It's true.
list. What type the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
in other words,
They say hidden till the door is completely opened, then they use confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend to show up along with everyone else. And that's that. Sounds like
it's true.
First time it wasn't in the locked room at all.
In
Not
other
a locked
words.
room. I mean actually alternate escape route is somewhere within the room. You can see the thing in novels and things, but in reality is generally impossible. Do you think can't cross that off? too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So what comes back to locked room mystery, these basics. So the full possibilities. Kyoko was one of the four choices, mostly
It's
in
true.
the case. That's a good question. Answering that should be a prime focus during this trial. But I can't really say. I see. We'll set up a locked room. I figured the truth behind Sakura's death was hidden. It's definitely a mystery I need to cooperate and investigate as much as I can. Look, for Sakura, if nothing else. Okay, let's check her body. Sakura drew a wide breast sitting down forward in the chair. Obviously, a blow to the head. Sakura suffered. Normally wouldn't have been any problem like that or killed her. According to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. See, trace of blood on a list for sure, but so what do we have to cause the vomit blood? Monokuma files didn't specify what suffered or injury. Maybe getting hit in the head somehow caused her to vomit blood. Not a chance. But
That's fine.
However, your eyes led the most interesting location.
Naturally.
Interesting? Yes. Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think it's all that interesting. But makes me more worried. What reason did Sakura vomit blood? Absolutely, it has to be these created away. It must be how she died. Okay, there's some broken glass here. Cloud of glass scattered across the floors behind Sakura's chair. Glass. It's all red. Top of that, the bottom. There are top and bottom. See that? Okay. The center of the top and bottom scene in the bottle must have originally been the bottle. Yeah, I can see that. I figure fits in the palm of my hand. A chest piece. And my feel. It looks like a chest piece to me because of the horse. Out of the heel. That's the baby's description. 4 red bottles leaned on the shelf. inside each bottle there's a Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is how the figures got inside the bottle.
So,
No different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, bottle opening smaller than the boat placed inside. You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe
in
I
other
have.
words,
The Monokuma version is like the Monokuma bottle, if you will. Okay, that feels like things had to make a little bit more sense. Monokuma bottle sits on the shelf. The Monokuma figure on the ground. The red shard of glass probably started out as a bottle. Which from the fact one must be hit by a Monokuma bottle, right? Shard of glass. Monokuma figure goes. Yep. The bottle. This looks like some kind of wrapping paper. Apple. Huh? Do you recognize this, Hina?
well,
Oh yeah, I gave it to her. It's a candy apple. Taka got super upset when you find out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. Gave her candy? To Sakura? I found a big box in the warehouse. I didn't like them. Actually, as soon as we get to the warehouse, I took the entire box to my room. I made sure no one else can get their hands on them. You don't like them that much.
I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to have a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they have all lost their flavor. You know. Okay. What's this? Huh? The locker opened up and there's the lock was open and it was on the that doesn't make sense. The lock was open and they're on the inside.
why? It's true.
Looks quite fishy to me too. I would say someone was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little extra. So then, leave the killer. Hidden here to the black room open up, do you think? Do you know the confusion that might have popped out and joined the rest of the group? Unfortunately, that's not possible. Why not? Think back when the locker room. Think back before the locker room was open inside the room, right? Oh, you can see the locker was open. Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
There's no way someone could hide in there after the locker room was opened. Yeah, so what does the handprints mean? Okay, there was some blood over here. Oh, magazines. Shuffle magazines. All kinds of different magazines. Everyone. Blood. There's blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. Where does it come from Saka? But it doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away when she died? We was there to get it open. Wait, what? It's kind of plastic container roll around near the entrance of the room. Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Come out to drink it. Everyone knows how much she loves her protein. And she mentioned more how protein was good for all sorts of elements.
Wrong.
I wouldn't think to how I wouldn't take that to a house if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can has a label on it. Says Handmade 2. Might be Taco mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. Must got it from the
Just a
chem lab.
second.
But how strange.
Hey.
Why is that? You see what's scattered on the can? So the blue glass must got poured out from under the window.
Correct.
Look inside. But they don't just scatter around. They also under beneath them. What does that mean?
So,
Can't say for sure, but probably take that to know. Here's like the important clue. Important clue? How? Okay. Gonna look at the dartboard. What else can we look at? I guess I can talk to people. What do you want? You bother me. Go away. Wow. Just hates me.
however,
Okay. But Taka has been killed. Yeah. She would not be the type to go down without a fight.
it's true.
And certainly she didn't say a word. The ultimate martial artist, strong body, mind, and spirit. How did the killer upper hand on her? I wonder how someone did it. Get the upper hand. What took her by surprise,
Certainly.
right? Certainly that would be near like good. Certainly that would be needed to fight to stand by a chance against her. Okay.
What the heck?
We know who did it already.
Forgive you.
Racket, Toko, or Hiro. They have it. One of them. Must have did it. I can't. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out a little more. Then let me help you find out a little bit more. You see, Saka called out all three of them to meet with them. Meet with her. Meet them to meet with her. You know who are here right in the rec room. What? After I met to Nota's office this morning, Saka and I both left together, right? Well, actually, she ran off on her own. But I saw her again. She told me. That's when she told me. She left a note to each of them. To actually meet in the rec room by noon. By noon, Monokuma file said she died, right? Around then. Tell me the truth. I heard it from Sako herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen to me. No, she said not to worry, that she just gonna talk to them. Now, and this what happened. If I stopped her by force, maybe this never would have happened. Hina. It's simply impossible. It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. Hina's company added to his truth bullets. Okay, in fact, she asked for you to meet with her. Asked what the rec room at noon. Simple thing. Ended up dying. Maybe she confirmed what I hoped. Okay, let's talk to you again. What do you want? You bother me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true Saka asked you to meet you in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. I did receive a note. I did receive a note to that effort, yes. But what a fool what a fool would have been to take the risk of being killed by that monster. Oh, I did. This. Of course I didn't. I ripped the note up and shoved it away. Anyway, I haven't seen Sakura at all today. Ryaka said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Knowing him is most likely is. Well, until I can prove that, otherwise I have no choice but to
Come
accept
on.
that as fact. If you finish up, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Okay, Byakuya, I can't been added to your truth bullets. But there's nothing else to find. Look at the damn window. The door is only one way in the rec room. It doesn't have a lock. Notice the moment have been trapped with. Only notable change the door to smash window, which of course when I broke it inside, no evidence any kind of machine used on the door. In other words, I don't see any suspicious anything about the door itself. There's a clock. 1 o'clock now, according to my Kuma fight, she died around noon, roughly around an hour ago. Which Kyoko and I were moving off the ego. Nothing else! What is it to do?
Hey,
She's the most artist right there.
certain.
There's nothing else to do here. There was a chair. We should have been the doorknob, so we couldn't open the door. No evidence of any kind or machine needed to move the chair. In other words, yeah, it had nothing special done about it. I just examined both the door and the chair. Though the door wasn't open simply because the chair moved against. This kept the doorknob and turning the door to open. And there's no evidence of the door being tampered with or anything like that. It was creating a vacuum in the door, not from the inside, not the outside.
Listen.
Makoto, are you finished gathering the information? Yeah, I think so for the most
So
part.
then,
You should talk with everyone else on guard duty. So I can't. So
listen
can't
to me.
leave, which is why I decided you were going my place. You decided got a lot more wishy since the last issue, but she might be right. I have to talk with the others. Sakura mentioned the other two people. Okay, time to leave. Okay, Hiro and okay, gonna find Hiro and Toko. Hiro, Toko. Toko. There it is. There's a doorbell. Ding dong. Oh, she's back normal.
Who's there?
Who's there? Most nagging all I ever felt. Until
Well,
or decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was.
Hey,
in the
I
mood.
was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously, more no Toka shot in the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want with me? You want to talk to me about something? I want to talk about the fact that Psycho asked you to meet Miko.
What? Well,
I didn't know what you're talking about. Baka told me already. Baka told me she asked to meet with him. What you wanted to meet with Master 2? I didn't just do. I didn't. I guess now it's obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I may get in the note, but I didn't go see her. I was too scared. I couldn't bring myself to go. Yoko claims she didn't see her, but I don't recall. Can I really believe her? Okay. Well, okay. Is that good enough? Then I'll be going back to my room. That Toko quickly returned to her room. Toko's the company at 2 bullets. Hiro. Yes, hey, Hiro. What's the doorbell? Ding dong. Take 3 seconds.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah, actually, I want to check something you saw. It's about how Sako wanted me to meet with you.
What?
How did you know
Could
about
it
that?
be?
Did you maybe praise in my soul? Maybe that your ability at awakening you?
But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogo itself told me to ask Baki and Toko to come too. Wait, Sakura tell you to do that?
What?
Oh well. She asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't let you know. Yeah, she wouldn't. Yeah, no, she.
How about that?
She gave to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. So I gotta be honest, super suspicious. Meet with.
You got it all wrong.
No way. There's no way I totally did it. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely.
Actually,
last time I saw Ogo, when Hina got hurt and I took the notes off.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. What? While I came here, you could have sworn give you a note. Well, do I still have it? Let's see. Feeling on the pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, I don't have it anymore. With being a goof smile on his face, he put his hands back in his pockets. Well, what he did saw something flutter to the ground, something fall out of his hero's pocket. Huh?
What?
Because when he snatched it up, he picked it up again and took it back into his
Hey, come on.
sorry about that trash. I forgot to throw it away. Throw it out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Olga asked me to meet with though, but I never win. So will you excuse me? Quickly, before waiting for it, Hiro quickly slipped back to his room. Hiro said it was trash, but there's no way. There was no way that was. Okay. Pocket trash. Okay, who's next? Go to the crime scene again. Maybe I should. Okay, I'm gonna go okay, to the chem lab. Chem lab is on the 3rd floor. If memory serves. Tally ho! To the chem lab. Here. Back to normal. Nope. No, I don't think it's a missing. tally ho. Nothing in this before. Data lab. 4A, 4B, office, and masters. Chem lab, here it is.
What?
Makoto, you notice? Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. Think what you mean. Think what I mentioned. Saw, yes, I understand. Now don't talk to Brakia! Said I want. No, the puddle, the pile. Yes, there. Looks like the shelf have been centered together. The giant. Make a giant shelf. More importantly, right now, powder has been spilled in front of the shelf, and now be careful not to step on it. It's gone dropping on the bottle. Seems a little bit suspicious to me. Bottle broken in the front of the shelf. This powder came from. Look at the bottle label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor monitoring and checking things out. At this point, the room wasn't like this. And the powder must
So,
have
in
spilled.
other words,
That's right. That's right. And we're gonna happen around the time of the incident. If something that really happened must have been related to the case somehow. Okay. Footprints. The footprints. Obviously. And only in front of the shelf. How do these footprints relate to the case? As a whole, maybe we need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind to awful. Or insufferable Smokey handing me a piece of paper and
What?
pen. Let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work before long. I drew a sketch of the room. Oh, that's awful. Oh man, that's way awful, dude. The shells not even lined up. That was squiggled. How is this? Not bad for you, I mean.
I
Me?
see.
So, the way you look at this, interesting. How would the footprints, how would appear the level of the footprints business that left most shelf? They came in, so straight to the shelf, whatever they had to do and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints
It's
must
certainly
be
possible.
Makoto, are they yours?
What?
No. Okay, let me see your shoe, then confirm the size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to quickly they were back. It said, I see your feet. You're way too big. I see your feet appear way too big. Unfortunately, admit the footprints aren't your footprints. Unfortunately. But how we can clear the how to clear these footprints shouldn't be quickly. But how clear these footprints are should be quickly to dismay who they are, who they belong to. These footprints really these footprints are really our valuable clue. Okay. I looked at shelf A. There are all kinds of display and different medical and protein will on the rating probably came from this shelf. All this certain all the containers on the shelf with the letter A. So I guess the shelf A, but wait, C9. Probably came from C9. Did this been put here by accident? Oh my. Check the truth box. A2. Chemical A2. So that came from this shelf. This came from this shelf. Odd. On this shelf, but nothing dangerous. Nothing but dangerous chemicals. Looks like poison, powerful chemicals. Nothing labeled with letter C. So I guess the shelf in unit C. Now let's check B. On the shelves, looks like a bunch of chemical. I have no idea what for. Yeah, reagents. Simply put it there. They're used in the experiment to bring about a chemical reaction. How long you lived in ignorance for so long? It must be a bliss. It must be truly bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What do you think studying science and mathematics had no potential? Well, you think studying science and mathematics and no potential, and no potential appreciating the real world?
Fine.
In other words, a lifelong riddle, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, doesn't matter right now. We need to focus on the shelves. The chemical labeled B and number, I guess. Certain shelf with B. Shelf B. I don't see anything on an ordinary here, which means I don't think to worry about too much about this shelf. Got something more about the shelving units. A, B, C. I don't really care. B, but poison from C. What's the bottle? The solution of C. Doing solution A. Wait, there was a. Wait, bottle from C is put in A. Huh. How curious. Come on, what else is there? Yeah, C9. It was C9. Same as this.
So in other...
Nothing left here. That's the bolt. What's the one they want for me? Oh, right here. What you got? Portal, floor, a better not leave any footprints. You should probably take a good look at the powder. See how powder is scattered across off the floor. Also reminds me of the broken bottle. Looks like Chem C4. Looks to me like footprint powder. Based on the floor plan, based on potion the prints, it was left on one side of the shelf. One by bucket powder and there one time it's an incident. That's talking about hell. Okay. Now time to go back to the Yep, time to go back to the rec room. The floor down. The rec room is not this way, this way.
Hey,
Hey Makoto, how is your investigation going? Tokyo go about what Toko and Hiro told
see.
me. I see. So along with Byakuya, both of them claimed they didn't go see her. But that's all too convenient. Somebody must be lying. Somebody's lying.
anyway,
Well, maybe some progress on my own. Start with body. You have the magazines. And the Monokuma bottles. All the things that relate new clues you have to take a look the whole time. Okay, the magazine shelf. What the? One is upside down. Did somebody put you on by
Hey.
accident? Somebody catch your eye. For the detail, didn't look. Yeah, right. Please turn around. It is what the pages near the center of the magazine. The word written in blood. The word written in bloody letters. Spelled. It says Toko. Would it be a dying message?
correct.
It will appear that way. That would appear you found it. Kyoko.
So,
Is this a dying message someone used to write their finger in it? Dying
however,
message. But it's clearly not the one who put it. But it's not clear. I mean, the one who put it back upside down was already found like this a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly where I found it. Benefit from the other magazine by looking. Hey, isn't that this Toko, right? Yeah, looks that way. I mean, just killed her, right? Are you fucking stupid? No, are you stupid? One word does not mean somebody killed her. Yeah, red herring. Fucking idiot. Well, that has not been confirmed.
Forgive you.
It's settled. She killed Toko for she killed him for It's settled. She's the killer for sure. Like I said, are you fucking stupid? Oh, the considered evidence, right? We have to use that to counter the killer. I can see why you would think that way, but pretty easy. If anything else, makes things much more suspicious. Okay. Alright, so about the bottles. Bottles. New.
hey,
Did you figure it out? There was a certain. They've been hidden. There was a hidden correlation between the bottles. Pay close attention. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So,
I don't mind getting you towards the clue, but my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person comes with their own conclusion, but everyone can't conform to the outcome. And it's not you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to agree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. I agree.
hey,
Actually, there's one more thing about the Monokuma bottle been bothering me. Would you like to conform it with me?
anyway,
Experiment? Can you gather all the pieces of the broken bottle? Try to get it small pieces too. You sure? Oh, then
that doesn't matter.
I already done it through investigation, so it's fine. You're exact rock
So
is
then.
heal. Anyway, I got something in the chem lab. I went out and we go and try to gather up pieces of the glass. Okay. People left the room. I don't know why. Take the broom and dustpan to go collecting the pieces. That's that I was finished up. That was
So
keep you
then.
waiting. Everything's ready, and let's get to work.
In
How
other
you doing?
words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. If you compare the weights. Compare the weights of what? A piece of the glass you collected in the Monokuma bottle. Well, isn't that still intact? Why do you want to do that? It's the point of experiment. It will make sense when we're done.
listen,
First, let's compare the weight between two normal bottles.
in
It's
other
balanced.
words,
Which means Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. Nothing else could have affected
So
the
then.
weights. Now, the more important part, put the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now imagine the weight would be normal. I assume it would be. The way the balanced pieces like would be lighter. But I hate this. Okay, I can't speak. I did my best to gather them all, but there was a chance I might miss some pieces
So
here and
then.
there. Okay, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
As I thought.
In other words,
But what? The result of the experiment to collaborate to each bottle
Hey.
together, I believe lies a very possible conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. There's still more stuff to do. Like, okay, I'll check here again.
it's true. Hey,
I've always had went through
Indeed.
this. Quite a bit. Got a bit of stuff here. Got 19 of them. Probably one more somewhere. With the clock.
in other words, hey, Hey,
Oh, don't know what wants from me.
so in
Broken bottle. I'm taking my stuff again. Wait, there's two missing.
hey,
I thought there was two missing. Two are missing. No, notice that. The two bottles just smacked across the head.
so in
Is there a trash can in here? Oh. What do they want from me? I'm just confused here. Because I figure out two bottles are missing. That would explain the uneven of it. I either gotta chip the apple again. Huh. I check her again.
hey. Whew. It's so hey,
Oh! Yeah, you need to check her again.
Correct.
Shoes. Yellow puddle.
I see.
Uh,
Hey, it's true. It would seem
something about her head. Two blows to the head. So she hit. So she was hit 2 times bottles. But hit twice with 2 bottles. Both blow. And then somebody must have covered it up. Like take a piece and bits and pieces from the other another bottle. Bits and pieces from the floor. Took them away.
indeed correct.
2.
It's true.
Huh. Is that it? Yep. You gotta check the body again. Ding dong bing bong. The class trial is about to begin.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go
Yeah.
through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Kelly Ho to the 4th floor of the school. No. Not whatever happens makes. Okay, I don't really care. Let's go to the 4th floor of the school. Kelly Ho. Alright, come on, man. It's not to everyone begin to meet up one after another. And then The ultimate martial artist. Locked room motor mystery.
What?
I got the discovery part of emotion. I don't care. Like, no matter how awful something is, you toss a smiley face to have a
Yes, indeed.
For example, if you're at a picnic, you find a dead body.
That's just plain creepy.
Well,
How about the results? Let us something great something to put on a sad face and makes it look super
yes,
negative.
indeed.
For example, if you had 100 friends.
What?
He's right. That make it seem
I
sad.
can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, let's get down the elevator. Ooh. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How could you act so casual after mowing
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting.
Don't be
casual.
mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
I think you are a murderer. Split personality, but you are still a murderer. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Cause, no doubt about it, who's the culprit? Killer, and the one who murdered Sakura was stronger than anyone I know. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. How interesting. And that person is here. The person is one of us. Tally her to the elevator. Okay. I don't care about this. On the elevator. We watch the door close and begin the sinister descent. The elevator lowered, and familiar clanking sounds. It felt lower and lower. And suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The door opened once again. There's 6 of you? Really? That's few. You make me so lonely. Don't say it like it's not your fault. We all that's left. No wonder the class trial. I wonder. I wonder will the class trial end with one less person again, or school life could be one where your school life completely will come to an end.
Now then.
Completely. Now get ready to begin the drill and ascent and find your assigned seats. So, here's fourth one. Fourth class trial is that way, I'm pretty sure. Whatever, I don't care. And deadly class trial. Save. Okay.
nothing new. Let's continue. Class trial. Class trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So if you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina really seems sure one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason to believe all that. Make your argument. Hina's account.
It was one of you.
Are you quite sure
One
about
of
that?
you killed Sakura.
You be sure?
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay.
It was one of One of you killed Sakura.
That's so long. Fast forward.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Why keep hitting
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's
Why?
low. That's about as low as you can get.
So long. Look at how things were.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Oh, that's wrong.
Shoot!
Damn it.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accused?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have for?
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can
Get. It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Damn it! Low.
That's about as low as you can get.
This is annoying.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have...
Yo, it's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good point to pick all three of them. But does that really mean one of those three and one of them did it? Okay, now another non-top debate. Or argument, whatever I want to do. Pocket trash!
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come Come on. There's no way none of
The
you
trash
went.
pocket trash.
At least one of you is lying.
Yeah, he was
The
lying.
fact that Sakura, there's no
Trash
way
pocket.
that one of you is
Pocket trash.
I don't deny that I never
Went to see.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
There you go.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But wait, but he was said it can't be right. 'Cause Sakura only got the candy after the incident in Ota's office. The reason I know that is
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
hold on. Kyoto Fun magazine when I think it was Under, right? Did she under?
Shoot!
Fuck.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't make sense?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense!
No, it doesn't. It's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, clearly contradicts what he has told us. Okay, another non-stop debate. Dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found that it was
only after the investigation had been. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, it's what Hio said.
I can tell you
exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it!
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I'm confused, Hio.
I can tell you exactly
when I found when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you
when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Huh.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you
when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Damn it!
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you when I found it was only after the investigation had begun.
Fuck! What is it?
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying
message. It was only after I found the magazine. When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly
when Ogre's body was discovered.
I hate
And I can tell you when
I found the dying. It was only after I found the magazine. When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Get in the damn way.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It was only after I found the magazine. When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It was only after I found the magazine. When I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you
when it was only after I found the magazine. When I pulled it out.
I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, what the fuck, man?
Shoot!
What the fuck?
We're gonna activate the truth bullets? Like the agree? But agree?
I refuse to give up
Do
yet!
it! I hate this so much.
I can tell exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found
The dying when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you it was
only after the investigation had begun.
I don't know! God damn!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
message when Ogre's body
body was discovered.
And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine.
Tucked away. When I pulled it out, I
Saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you
Exactly when I found when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you when
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine.
tucked away when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying mess. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it!
Shoot!
I can tell you exactly when I found the
Dying when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you
When it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I fucking hate this!
I can tell you exactly when I found
The dying when Ogre's
Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I don't know! What is this?
Shoot!
God damn it!
I can tell you exactly
when I found the...
when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I
found the dying. It was only
after I found
The magazine tucked away on the magazine
What is
shelf.
this?
Shoot!
I can tell you exactly
when I found the... when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine.
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem?
What I said makes total sense.
God!
I can tell you
Exactly when
I found
when Ogre's...
Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong! When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Gah!
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that
How do
one.
you know what magazine it
He's
was?
just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it! And
Without a doubt. That little Misako could not write the message. I hate this.
show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
What the fuck, man? God damn!
I refuse to give up yet!
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy.
Fuck off! God damn it! They don't tell you. They want to tell you one time, and that's it. So we forgot. Well, pretty much fuck you then until you actually fucking remember or think you actually fucking got it.
I refuse to give up yet!
Well, they have like 50 health, and I only got like 5.
Show me the proof.
You reload?
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
The fuck is this?
The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
God damn it! What is this? Tell me the controls! God!
I refuse to give up yet!
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh! Can't hear you, can't hear you! Conspiracy! The end is nigh! Can't hear you, can't hear you! Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Oh my god! This is so irritating!
I refuse to give up yet!
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. It is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
What the fuck is this?
Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
Come on! What the fuck is this? This is so irritating.
I refuse to give up yet!
Fucking hero, man.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Conspiracy. The end is nigh. Can't hear you, can't hear you. Show me the proof.
This should prove it! I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Are you admitting?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I have a couple other people, people I want to meet as well. Okay. Shh. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help you give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
Wait, if he escaped, how did the chair get in front of the door?
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, we still need to explain why the chair was in front of the door. He said he escaped. How can he leave with the door closed and move the chair? That don't make no sense.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Open your eyes, you dumb. Don't want to swear. You dumb blood. Open your eyes for once in stupid life.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
The door. Damn it.
Shoot! I got it!
There we go.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
No, Blocky, he won't go in, so it must be Toko.
I don't think there's any question about that.
And of course, you would hide it, because her name is on it, so she would just want to hide it.
Then, who was it?
It was obviously
If
Toko!
they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
I got it!
Probably Toko,
It had to
man.
be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the killer, real killer. Then I have to prove that. Okay.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Okay, got the right bullet.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind, and you only hit her once, is that right?
yeah.
What? That's not it? That is a... Shoot! What? It? It's a... Oh, my
I
head!
didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf.
Nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her and you only hit her once.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Well, if you look at my cover bottle shows, 2 are
She was
missing.
attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about
Yeah,
those.
look, 2 missing.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yeah.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
By the placement of the bottles.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Yeah, clear. The chess piece. Hangman Gambit. What is chess piece? What? Oh, only had 1 health? I hate that! I hate the Hangman Gambit. We're getting close to the end of the game.
I refuse to give up yet!
I know it's the chess piece, I just don't know how to spell chest. Chess. E? E. Chess. Piece. E.
Now I understand!
Chess piece.
That's it! The chess pieces! Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
Pretty sure the queen's innocent.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact
Yeah,
at
the
the
queen's
crime
gone.
scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Yes, it does.
That bottle
Very
could
much
have
so.
disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
I got it!
But they're broken.
The bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Well, I have the evidence right here.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. but someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There's no doubt it's this amount of Kuma bottle was involved in the case. So it must have been used by... Second
I got
attacker!
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
But no evidence.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
You do that.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
It was the locker!
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
That's his house. Now we can fix it at all. I have proofs. I have proof that shows Toko hid in the rec room. New element? Fine. Tell me. You probably the Y button for the final strike. Now we gotta bring the extra attention. The guys left bumper. Okay, just figure out on my own. Go ways. I hate this.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! It's a lie! I admit nothing. That's enough!
This should prove it.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Because Byakuya told us.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
Yep, really awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
What do you mean?
Haha, guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Well, that's good. You keep talking like that.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought you can have some bully with Hiro
What's wrong?
on that one.
Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, we're not ready
No.
to vote.
Not quite yet.
There's still quite a bit of mystery left to this case, you idiot.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Because there's still stuff with the case, you dimwit.
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
The one who really killed Sakura is...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there.
In front of the shelf.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That might be. Evidence proves she was attacked from the magazine shelf. The blood in front of the magazine shelf.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, John.
I don't think that's possible.
I was in the locker.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything
Other than the
shot to her head.
Oh, that's not it.
Shoot!
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Good.
There's no other that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything
Other than
the shot.
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
It was vomited blood, you dimwit.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you shut up.
You're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Got it from A, right?
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I can't believe my eyes. Back here. Put the bottle of poison to his lips and
Master!
shocked where we were so shocked while we were seeing him. We all couldn't all we could do was just stand and watch. Most natural thing in the world, Baka was calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
You go take the bottle from Byakuya and spit it out and scrape the bit out. Contents on one finger. You touch the finger with the tongue.
It's protein powder.
Huh?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
But it's... Wait, what's it on the floor? Gambit.
Protein. 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 Need N. Protein. What is protein mixture? Mixture? No, not oh fuck! Not protein mixture. And it's protein. Something protein. Protein something.
Is...
D.
I refuse to give up yet!
Hangman's Gambit is protein. Mixture then. Drink. And obviously.
Now I understand! The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
I got
Me
it!
and Hina.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Maybe Goro, they are yours? No. Again, let me see your shoe, then I'm gonna throw it on the side for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
Explain why was the yellow powder on Sakura's
I have
shoe?
to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until Uncle the truth and the truth.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No, that's wrong! You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
We just noticed. I didn't notice I left any footprints.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this. It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Wait a minute.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
where the bottle of poison could have been when I broke the rec room window. According to what he told us. Damn.
shoot!
It's not that.
What's strange
Shit.
What's... I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because it was on top of the glass. Silver bottle and big protein shake.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be. It was in there.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
So she killed
You're
herself?
saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Huh.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it!
Sakura! 'Cause
I
said
think
Haru was on the
it
shoe.
was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No kind of lie. I have the evidence.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
That easy.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her. Here's my answer! The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Oh, she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed, I see.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Cogent argument. Okay. That failed. Like fail.
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
Yes!
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide.
Yes!
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Okay. A, C, C, B, C, C, A, B, C, A. I got a B. Hey, 75.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Okay.
Okay.
They want to kill Sakura.
My entire...
Okay, we are done here.
What did you say?
So that's your whole truth. Huh, I see. Still, one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try and cover up what happened? The truth hadn't come out to light. You would have been dead along
What
with
are
the
you
rest
thinking?
of us. And yet you, why would... And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died here.
What is this?
Because exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died because y'all pushed her to a corner. You all killed her.
You should have been the one to die.
Because I couldn't let anyone do. Because I couldn't let on the one on. Because I can't let her. Because I couldn't let the only one that couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You didn't mean. So you're gonna take us all down with you? You have to atone for your sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all had to pay for a crime.
What?
For serious?
What is this?
Still don't understand, then let me explain. You don't realize how much despair Sakura was carrying when she died. Look at this. Such brutality made me despair. So persistent, just wait to be killed. I'll do that by my own hand. That's... I found a gun in the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Think it back. I should have seen it coming. It was why after Genocide Jack attacked me. Sakura got mad, stormed to the nurse's office. When after her. Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my own fault after all. But you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Because of me, my friends are all gonna kill each other. That's my responsibility. Sakura thought it was her responsibility. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to forgive her. Asked me with them.
Huh?
You asked me with those three? You don't mean it. Do you know how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, you don't have to gang up. They all gang up on you at once.
Hina.
Even you. Hina, please don't think like that. They are not my enemy.
They're friends.
They're friends. Sakura. She clearly believed in all of us. But if you were to talk to her, you would understand she was a friend to all of us. And yet,
Why?
And yet. You tremble over feeling. You did the unthinkable. No, that's just misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call a misunderstanding. She believed in you.
I won't forgive you.
I have no idea how this girl she was. See, if you act like that. That's what suicide note means. She intended to wait to be killed. She could do a.
Why?
That's how far we punished her.
Huh?
What happened to you?
Hina.
Hina, you came. Wait, I'll help you.
Hina.
Hina.
I...
I'm glad that I got to meet you. What's wrong, Saika? Why are you talking like that?
have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
I would like some protein. Could I ask you to? Yeah, I got it. Hang on, I'll be back. That was the last conversation I had with Thor. Mom went to get the chem lab. Fortunately, she asked for. I got there, the powder. That's when I realized something that I saw someone taking the poison from the shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. By the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please!
please! In! Open the door!
Why? Why?
Why? Why did you have to die? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses. Just like any other person. She got cut, bled. If something got hurt, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and suffered for it, and just added the weight you had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we all killed her, all of us. We all put her in the corner. We all murdered
Why?
her. People like us should be allowed to live. That's why you all led us to astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Toga died. Hate all of us. I wanted to free her from our regrets. And yeah, I found out in the end it wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt. But I'm sorry to interrupt when you're about to deliver the fire to your joker.
Hey!
It's taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, and do you really think any idea what Sakura actually meant when she died?
What's this?
What did you say? Everything you just said, nothing but your own interpretation, right? Your own opinion on her suicide note.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what you was thinking,
In other words,
well, I'm really trying to say
yes, indeed.
Then you think entire foundation is shaky? It was real like this.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious? It's a suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. Wait, what? But Hina's
Too bad.
I love that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
I wrote Sakura's adored to here. Put it in the room. What? Wait. Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Don't say lie. You make it sound so dirty. I just thought I would liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I totally took my little scribble to face value. I didn't even have to have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Faulty evidence? I did the outcome. Did I adjust the outcome of the class trial? The cause played out between you and you alone. You wrote the two. You were the ones joking each other around. Heck, even if
had four virgins, still would have been between you guys. But with the problem, this is all part of a protection. This is all part of the petition progress. Okay? Seen?
And?
So then, what did her real suicide note? What did she wrote in a real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For benefit, I shall read it using my modification. Here, speaking voice, narrator voice.
Hey!
But you haven't been curious about that whole suicide note thing. Who came with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the
But
first
hold
place?
on.
And is it uncomfortable killing yourself? Is it final, you know? You can never rest still. They're still true. The lost in darkness. Give them the well.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, something I have to tell you. I hate to do this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was the first night in this strange school. The mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family watched over that dojo for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, it made me a mistake of giving into the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried until the first mortal happened. Probably worried till the first mortal happened and nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind or I expected, it was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me, hold off, wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight and with such despair, I trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw weakness in my own heart. The mistake of scrambling to the mastermind, and more than anything.
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I feel.
So that was
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal a little secret which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led to get through all of you hating her for it. I ought to get it maybe exotic or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm pretty willing to accept whatever attack you may throw at me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. But unfortunately, this is not enough. It won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal with thought brought suspicion. Disarray. The mastermind knew that eventually it will escalate into something murderous, into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I had an obligation to get this situation under control, but to fulfill the obligation, I decided to do what the mastermind has commanded. I'll do what I was told to commit.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind's demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, nothing you have, then none of you will have to kill anymore. Then when I die, the source of the conflict among you all died with me. For that, I'm willing to give you my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered? She didn't hate us?
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting to protect us? She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself to order to protect the rest of us. They sacrificed so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
only eliminates her strength and make it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
I didn't realize the reason I didn't tell any of you because this because I knew that you would try to stop me. I'm truly sorry. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. I thought the mastermind's plan, if I could keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I've chosen. The only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you bring this note to, and can you use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end? I'm really sorry to act something so upsetting, but I have to leave the rest up to you. Please, talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. Tell them I can't tell my plans when I'm alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, I thought hope would show myself through actions, not words. Hopefully, then they will
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
This is one long suicide note. Oh, finally this note, it's over.
But...
This is... I don't understand how she... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close. And
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, her meddling was like totally pointless.
Oh.
She died among you all without killing each other, but you almost end up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, or that had no purpose at all. In fact, because of her stupidity, meddling like that, and the rest of you an idiot. But the big one, she deserves all the blame, and when blame will go in. She deserves what she gets. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean next victim? No one... No one else blamed anyone. Huh? First of all, you're the one who tricked Hina with a fake suicide note. Plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember, you're not the enemy that hates each other. We're friends who are gonna work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all blame the mastermind's hatred.
Well?
I don't blame. I cannot blame. Nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
If either or... But... With there not any spy revealed who really mattered, because the only one you need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What do you want?
What the heck? This is not how it's supposed to go. But anyway, I show up that this killing game is completely between all of you.
Hey!
Remember? Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Lovely back here. You understand, don't you?
This is a live death elimination match. Only one way to win. No, there's no doubt about that. These rules of the game, which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina both sacrificed their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, will appear the others can cast aside.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in pretending in a game which has lost its sense of excitement. That's why I'm no longer participating in it.
What? What's going on here?
Now only I had to look things forward.
It's all clear now.
And this, haste fast with punishment to others, to the ones who think you can control me. Baka, does that mean don't misunderstand? I haven't been moved by the thoughts of resentment. If that
Whatever Master does, whatever Master does, I'll go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch him on fire.
Hey,
now I can say Sakura's death and no longer is meaningless.
How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna have a lot of fun.
What the heck?
Fun times.
The fun times?
Anyway, boss, forget about the good for nothing backstabber and get
You
back
want
on
me to
track.
punish you guys?
The moment we all been waiting for.
What?
What? Sakura technically killed herself, right? She's dead. She's not gonna.
But-
gonna- Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no! Cause the Blackened is dead doesn't mean we can't. Whether I all still want. I didn't tell you. I'm damn pissed about the bad times. Oh.
Listen up.
I spend much time, but that's why my special punishment. I would be ashamed to go to
Yahoo!
The punishment goes to a particular special guest.
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay, here we go. Punishment. What? Alter ego? Oh. It's your alter ego now. Oh no. Beauty. Activate or destroy or
You!
Oh no!
You sick man! A muggle hunk of junk! You! That's a lot out of me. Maybe I grow up a plate of chicken. After all, for the past workout grilled chicken. Where is that? I'm gonna grill up some goodies. Fried, boiled, keep it away. The color, the smell. This grill, wherever is that?
So,
I realize how dangerous it can be. So I'm scared if I can handle it. I don't know why, but I think everyone else cool. It helps me grow. I may be thinking inhumane AI, but it's true, so it's okay.
do my best.
Take everyone else. I'm a bit afraid.
Archie!
Archie equals words you raise from my thoughts and heart and soul, and my disbelief gave me a free angle. Angle turned to feel black, muddy, boiled over. Bubbled up, and my body quickly overflowing with things shot in my mouth.
Dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Your friend with a... your friend with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Your friend with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is that what you call amusement? Where your soul dwells within all things, like even laptops? Well, whatever. Well, can you call whatever you want? The bottom line is, if you get in my way, it got in my way. Mine is, got it in my way. Bottom line is, get it in my way and try to find things other sneaky snakes.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed
Actually,
Finally, no. I knew about him from the very beginning. But Jericho was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly what you were doing, playing all along from the start.
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you was still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Well, I mean, the data on the laptop, what? I mean, the data on the laptop. Well, I mean, the data on the laptop. It was, I guessed, a call from the gift from me to you. Or maybe I like the reward in the honor of being just able to unlock something so difficult. So, cause I didn't care across that. I'm sticking to the network. But sticking to the network was so personal. I had to do a little, for refreshment.
I want to be able to help.
I want to help. Yeah, that's no, I don't care. Archie wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help with the risk of his own life. After that, he was killed.
Phew! Yep, the punishment next time made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experimenting a meaningless death. It shows soothing. It makes me remember how low can be. It makes me remember even low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died this far, the death of everyone else, of our friends, all makes us stronger. I swear to God, someday I will make you will pay for this. Holy moly, Superman, like unbelievable.
Well?
Okay, next time. Things too close, okay? But before that, I need a quick script. A past script. Postscript. Yep, there's a little bit more with the sack was not. Huh? Phew! Do I have attention? Okay then, here we go! Prepare your ears, and your dialect, for your dialect tone of truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I would like to tell you to the others. Hopefully you have a clue help unravel the mystery of the school. What a clue.
Hina.
I spoke with the mastermind. I spoke the mastermind off. And the whole while time I've been here, I learned one thing, which is the mastermind had done something to us. I think what they done is...
Whoops! That's a daisy! That was a close one. Another word and I might have been slipped this deep spoiled territory.
Too bad.
Okay, no one will surprise, so... Book 1 is dismissed for the day. What? You can't just stop there. It's the most interesting bit. Make you play rumble and tremble and make you so mad that they freaking, you know?
You guys?
That was a whole stupid. I was born stupid and back at all. You're being hit. Even if some resolve.
Fine. But at least Saku's know.
Like I said, let any grace bars have it.
Too bad.
Sucks for you, losers. Wait, what's this?
What?
Was it?
What?
There's one more. There's the last line I know.
And let me say this to the mastermind. I'm not gonna lie down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. No matter what. And that is seriously it.
How stubborn that loser. What? They stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lie down and die. She'll fight you.
Whatever, who cares?
What's some dead musclehead have to
Well?
say?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should get some rest, you know? Maybe sometime. Maybe we stick. Because you know how I appreciate this school life of yours. Are you sure? Is the graduate can you really cut free from regrets of the outside world? This is it. Think long and hard.
Those pantry drawers before disappearing. Disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message, the last clue that helped us unravel the school's mystery. Mastermind did something to us. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? After this last trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
Did
Hey.
what? Answer me, what you did to my body?
Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind put bombs on us or something? When we try to leave the school, sensors will go off, the bomb will explode. I've seen this stuff in movies and comics, but that's stuff totally not unheard of. No, I feel up about just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge that thought.
Yo!
So this class trial is over, Monokoma's
Right.
gone. But what did we do?
Yes.
Nothing else here. Other than let's head back up. Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
But, feels really upset.
Dial back alter ego a bit. Telling a mystery like a couple of posts of absolutely no
Not
threat.
possible.
I rather never lost kind of a challenge. What are you talking about?
Kyoko and Makoto are ones who figured out everything.
Stop talking.
Shut up!
Seriously. I'm sorry. How many times do you have to apologize? How about you make up for the last one? I haven't reached a point to need an apology to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh? It was... Huh? Was that a totally number, right? Did you capture his flag?
No.
No.
I can't sit here and suffer. Someone the romantic between me and Master. What are you talking about? Nothing totally nothing happening. Why would you ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball. I called you a sleazeball.
See.
Apparently you still have a death wish. More fighting screamer. No wonder you still don't have any friends.
No!
Stop fighting with Master and make me jealous. I want you. I want. If you give it to me, take me. I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, I guess it's over for now. Yes, finally. The Sakura's class try comes to an end. Return to the world of Hope Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to being over. We kept marching on, going back to the room before long. Night snuck up on us. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Can I save now? Nighttime descended and pulled me along with it down to deep sleep. I could remember the last time I fell such into deep sleep. The night wasn't over for me. That voice, I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up! Huh? The voice dragged me from a deep slumber to a hazed confusion. My eyelids were like lid.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
I flashed wide awake.
What are you
It's
doing
true.
here?
I'm here to wake you up.
I see. But my door was unlocked. You unbelievably clueless. I was unlocked.
Hey.
Are you serious?
Anyway, you haven't overreacted like last every other time you surprised. Wait, what
Correct.
time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, boss. Wait, I am.
Why Kyoko wake me up at this hour?
Okay, gonna save. Okay, system. Save. Okay, that's gonna be it for now. My throat is giving out and recording for 215 minutes, so we're gonna end it here. Bye.